Trojans, Evan Griffin, Blaze Gisclair, Jaden Battles, Connor Richard, and Jose Gonzalez. Nope, I'm sorry, Ryan Knockham, not Jose Gonzalez. Ryan Knockham, my apologies. Tarpons will be going right to left, Trojans left to right. We are underway with Daniels getting the tip right to Sava for an easy layup. Taylor, as soon as I walked in the gym today, Coach Kale said we're getting a layup off the tip. Well, so far so good.
He wasn't lying.
Gisclair working on Sava, attacks the right side of the floor, and a foul will be called on
Otan off the ball.
Away from the ball. So not on Gisclair's dribble drive. It was away from the ball on Jackson.
Listen, from the get-go, Jackson was in that dude's shorts. He was abusing him.
Griffin open in the corner for a three, missed it. Rebound goes to Gisclair. Tarpons coming the other way. Patrick pushing it down the floor. Tarpons want to play with tempo. Kicks it to the corner. Savoie. Savoie on the left side of the floor now dribbling out to the top of the key. Tarpons want to get the ball inside, Coach Kale said. Let's see if they could execute that. Lee to Savoie to Gisclair. Gisclair looks in, now out to Austin. Thinks about the shot, gets it to Lee. Tarpons with a patient possession. Gisclair attacks. Now reverses it to Savoie, top of the key. Austin with a three ball. No, rebound to Daniels, who lays it up and in.
Too big, too strong.
4-0 Tarpons in the early going. Gisclair coming the other way. Blaze across the timeline, studying the defense. Gets the defender up in the air, gets it to Griffin. Griffin is going to draw the second foul on Jackson Otan. So that ain't good. We've played 66 seconds, and Jackson Otan has two fouls. Jacob Curall is going to have to check into the game. Coach Kale thought that Griffin was hooking Otan that time, but Mr. Hester disagreed with that. Knockhand gets it into Griffin, shoots a mid-range, got it. So Evan Griffin sneaks free from the defense, and it's 4-2. Savoie looking to come across midcourt. Gets it to Curall, to Austin. To Gisclair on the left side, Patrick to Savoie, top of the key, now to Curall on the right side. To Lee in the middle, out to Gisclair, open for a three, splash.
Got him.
Taylor, the Tarpons have been trying to find that rhythm from their football guys. Patrick making an early shot, Austin making an early shot. That's a good sign.
Yep.
Gisclair will get across midcourt, and Coach Ladden will call a timeout. Tarpons couldn't have scripted it any better. 2 minutes in, it's 7-2 Big Blue.
Yep, you love to see that panic timeout, and I didn't think it was time to panic yet, but I guess he's starting to smell the momentum early because it's certainly coming in the Tarpons' favor. I'll go ahead.
We saw the Tarpons' advantage on the glass where you miss a shot and Daniels just jumps over everyone and then throws it back in. That's going to be a problem throughout the course of the game. They're denying him the ball well right now, but the Tarpons, when Otan's on the floor and Daniels, they have the two biggest kids on the floor by a lot.
Yep.
And we're going to see some Nicholas Coleman in varsity tonight, and I think this is a good matchup for him too.
Yeah, man, like you said, they were doing a good job denying the post early on, but when that shot goes up, nobody's putting a body on him, and he just taking candy from a baby out there.
Griffin on the left side out of the timeout. Attacks, gets it to Gisclair. Gisclair top of the key. Penetrates, kicks it to the corner. Knockhand for a three, no. And that'll go out of bounds to South Lafourche. 5:57 to go in the opening quarter. The Tarpons with a 5-point advantage. Looking to get a second win of the season against a 5A opponent. Savoie to Gisclair on the right side. Pat directing traffic, gets it back to Savoie. Savoie top of the key to Gisclair. Gisclair looks in. Now Savoie doesn't catch it clean. Now he corrals the basketball, gets it to Curall. Savoie top of the key, throws it away. Gisclair coming the other way, has it stripped by Tyler Lee. Now the Tarpons looking to push, and it's stolen. Daniels was alone, but the pass was taken away by Battles. Good hustle by the Trojans. Gisclair on the left side. Gets it to Griffin. Griffin working on Curall, top of the key. Gets it to Richard. Richard on the right side wing area. 5:08 to go in the opening quarter. Attacks Patrick. Shoots a mid-range. Air ball. Rebound goes. Lee knocked it, I think, off of a Trojan out of bounds. He did. Good hustle by Tyler Lee.
Tarpons ball.
Tarpons playing some good defense. Trojans have not had very many clean looks so far.
Yeah. Now, Central's defense is interesting. It's a 2-3 zone, but they always start with a guy picking up the point guard at half court, except now, of course, when I mentioned it.
Savoie on the right side of the floor. Tarpons up by 5 in the early stages. Just clear on the baseline. Not been able to get it inside so far. Austin, top of the key. Oh. Gets it to Gisclair. Gisclair looks in, now out to Savoie. Now to Curall. Doing a good job denying Daniels in the paint. Savoie. Tarpons could, in theory, have a very patient possession here. That was not applying much pressure. Now Daniels on the baseline to Savoie. To Curall, top of the key. To Savoie on the wing. BJ shoots the corner 3. Nope, rebound goes to Curall, who shoots it up and blocked out of bounds. But, heck, he still got possession of the basketball. Good hustle on the glass by Jacob Curall.
Good baseline out of bounds. Layup opportunity here. Let's see what the Tarpons do with it.
Lee gets it to Daniels, who spins and lays it up and in.
Threaded the needle with the entry pass. I was worried about that one, but right into BJ's hand, and easy layup, and one.
9-2 Tarpons with 4:15 to go in the opening quarter. Daniels is 4, going to try to make it 5 at the line. BJ usually a pretty good foul shooter, and as I say that, he missed it. I'll choose my words more wisely next time. Griffin coming the other way for the Trojans. Attacks the right side, drops it off to Battles, who stepped out of bounds. Tarpon defense is smothering them right now. 1/2 of the first quarter is down. The Tarpons lead by 7. 4 minutes to go in the opening period. Savoie to Curall. To Austin, top of the key. Savoie to Lee. Daniels, top of the key. Reverses it to Savoie, puts a shot up in the air, way off. Rebound goes to Nakan. Now here come the Trojans. Gisclair to Battles. Battles shoots a mid-range. Got it. Wow. It's a contested shot. He put it home. It's 9-4. Savoie. Austin on the top of the key to Gisclair. Gisclair to Savoie. Versing it to Curall. Gisclair, he made one a minute ago, fires it up. No, rebound goes to the Trojans. They say a foul. Yep. I thought there was a foul, Jacob Curall. I think the Tarpons are falling a little bit too in love with the three-point line. Having a 2-minute possession with a lead is not the worst thing that could happen.
Not at all. Central's defense is the right move against the team that you know you can't match up with. Just plug the inside and force them to beat you from outside, dare them to shoot the 3, and it's kind of working.
Gisclair on the right side. Penetrates, gets all the way through. That's going to be an offensive foul. Patrick Gisclair took the charge right in the chest. That'll be a foul on Blaze. Second team foul on the Trojans. Coach Lattin said, hey, man, that was a pretty easy call.
Yep.
Comes Savoie. Tarpons getting a play called. Austin to Curall on the right side. To Savoie. Back to Curall. Curall looks inside, feeds it to the big fella, who backs down. He's underneath the bucket. Kicks it out to Gisclair. Gisclair drops it to Lee, who backs down, lays it up, and got it. Good English there from Tyler Lee.
Yes, indeed.
And look, Tyler Lee's one of the bigger guys on the floor, too. He could get some opportunities under the rim. Tyler Lee's grown in the offseason. He's big and tall now.
Yeah, he has.
Gisclair to Richard. To Jacobs, who just checked into the game. Now to Griffin, back to Jacobs. Jacobs with a free throw line shot. He got it.
These Central Lafourche Trojans, I'm convinced, only practice mid-range off the dribble jump shots.
Yep. They look pretty good shooting them. It's 11-6 Tarpons with 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Curall to Savoie. Out to Gisclair on the baseline, attacks baseline, gets all the way to the rim, lays it up and in.
Give it to him.
So Patrick has 5 early points. It's 13-6 Tarpons.
Flex on him, Patrick Gisclair.
And Taylor, you could just see, like, I don't know how the rest of this game's going to go, but if you just look at the shoulders and the biceps, the Tarpons have the older, stronger team here by a lot.
Absolutely. It's a grown man game tonight.
Gisclair splashes home the free throw, adding to the Tarpons' now 8-point advantage. Gisclair across midcourt. Gets it to Richard. Richard throws it to Nakan. Nakan looks at the floor, gets it back to Gisclair. Gisclair throws it inside. Now out to Nakan. To Gisclair, attacks the right side to the corner. That's Richard. And we have an offensive foul in Central Lafourche, away from the ball.
I think it was a 3 in the lane, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, you're right. So Coach Colley going to roll the dice, get Jackson Otan back into the game with the 2 fouls. Kira will take a breather. Jackson's got to be very careful.
Yep, got to play smart here.
Savoie coming across midcourt to Daniels, top of the key to Lee on the right side. To Gisclair, baseline. To Daniels, lays it up. There ain't a person in the gym that'll be able to stop that tonight. It's 16-6. Gisclair, across midcourt. Reverses it to Griffin. Griffin, top of the key. Coach Latin will call another timeout. That's his second.
Yep.
He's trying to find answers, trying to find a way to get his team going, but right now, as we said, the Tarpon size is just causing the Trojans all kinds of problems.
Yep, just too big, too strong, too tall. Too much for the Trojans tonight.
It's a
Love
full
what the Tarpons
timeout.
are doing so far.
Let's take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KLEB with the Tarpons up 10.
Home health services in South Lafourche are vital right now. Look no further than Lady of the Sea Home Health. For the sick, the elderly, and the homebound, our caring staff makes each day a little brighter, a little better. With quality health care and warm, genuine support, you and your loved ones are most comfortable, content, and independent in your own home. Speak to your physician today about home health services from Lady of the Sea. Call 632-6900 for more information.
So 2 early timeouts in the first quarter for Coach Latin, who looks like he's going to get a little extra size. Shane Williams will check into the game. A little bit more beef than what we've seen.
Absolutely.
There's 1 minute exactly to go in the first quarter. Tarpons have 6 from Daniels, 6 from Gisclair, 2 from Savoie, and 2 from Lee. The Trojans have 2 from Battles, 2 from Griffin, 2 from Makai Jacobs.
Nice balance on both sides. Waiting to see who's going to take over first.
Gisclair's open in the corner for a 3, missed it. Rebound goes to Daniels. BJ pushing it up the floor. Got to be careful of over and back, and then he throws it away, but I think it's going to be deflected out off of Central. The officials are going to talk about it. I thought it went off of Nakan. Let's see.
Tough call from this angle.
Trojan student section thinks it should be Central ball. They'll say a held ball. The arrow points to Central. Coach Colley had some choice words for the officials. Gisclair, cross midcourt. Working on Lee, gets it to Griffin. Griffin, back to Gisclair on the right side. 37 seconds on the clock, and he just threw that one straight to Patrick Gisclair. Tarpons in transition. Gisclair gets it to Daniels, open in the corner for a 3. Nope, rebound goes to Gisclair. Gisclair's fouled. Not a bad shot there. BJ was open. Good job on the glass by Patrick. Could be the 4th team foul on the Trojans.
Oh, yeah. A good old transition 3 will really gut an opponent's heart out.
It's the first foul on Shane Williams as they just checked into the game. Let's see if the Tarpons get a layup here. They got one the last time they had an out-of-bounds play. Lee, he'll shoot a corner 3 way off. My goodness. To Jacobs. Off the top of the backboard that time. Maybe a little bit too open. Nakan throws it away, but Savoie deflected it out of bounds, so 16.8 on the clock. The Trojans will get Jaden Battles back into the game. And Evan Griffin will check out of the game. Trojans are having some issues on the sideline right now as they get a layup there by Jaden Battles. Tarpons got to hurry. 7 seconds on the clock. Savoie to Gisclair. Tarpons got to be aware. Savoie to Curall. Curall at the buzzer for 3. Nope. And that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. Central Lafourche 8, South Lafourche 16. Tarpons have doubled them up. We'll be back in a minute with the second quarter on KLEB.
Do you know that Rouse's Marcus has...
To Curall on the right side. To Gisclair, left side. To Lee in the middle. Out to Savoie. Thinks about the shot. Gets it to Gisclair. Gisclair looks in. Gets it out to Austin. To the middle. Lee Lee backs down to the rim, lays it up. No. Rebound goes to the Trojans, and they come the other way. Good look at it, just couldn't get it home.
Yep. He'll get the next one.
Jacobs to Gisclair. Gisclair reversing it to Battles. Battles shoots the mid-range, got it. He's got 6 early points, all in the mid-range, and it's a 6-point game.
Disrupting the offense off the dribble, mid-range with a hand in the face.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're contested shots. He's just making them. Curall on the right side to Lee. Back to Jacob. To Savoie. 1 minute into the second quarter. Versing into Gisclair. Gisclair looks to Daniels. They get it to him. He's being triple teamed down there, and he still gets a shot up. No good. Rebound to Curall. Curall gets him up in the air and traveled. And Taylor, the natives here are starting to make a little noise. They're starting to believe in the Trojans.
Yes, they are. The Trojan student section a little stronger, growing in numbers every minute. Getting a little louder.
Tarpons will have to make a three-pointer to silence that, throw a little water on that. 6:54 to go in the opening half. The Tarpons lead 16-10. And here come the Trojans. Blaise Gisclair handling the point. Gets it to Ryan. No, that's not knocking. That's Isaiah Williams all the way through. Shoots it up and in. Tell you what, a lot of these kids are 9th and 10th graders. This is going to be a really good basketball team in the future. They're pretty skilled. Lee gets it to Daniels, loses the handle, gets up in the air to Otan, who lays it up, blocked, and here come the Trojans. Nakan doesn't have numbers, but will lay it up, and it'll be an offensive foul. Austin Savoie took it. The Tarpons desperately needed something good to happen, and hopefully that charge will be that feel-good moment they needed. It's been a slow start to the quarter for Big Blue. Nehemiah Miller will check into the game for the Trojans for Nakan.
Forgive my silence. I was eyeing what the police presence in the front row over there was all about.
I think maybe a gentleman stepped onto the floor in his celebration just on the right side.
Might have been it.
To Savoie, thinks about the three, gets to the pat. To the middle, Otan. Otan backs down out to Gisclair. We're going to have to make a few of these. Patrick missed that one badly, and it'll go to the Trojans. Look, give Central credit. They've got a pretty good plan.
Yep, they're forcing us to do exactly what they want us to do, and that ain't good, Case.
Williams on the right side. Top of the key, kicks it out to Gisclair in the corner for a three. Air ball, rebound goes to the Trojans, who are at the rim, laying it up and in. That's Isaiah Williams, second chance opportunity. It is a 2-point game. It was 16-6 just a second ago. It's an 8-0 run for the Trojans. Lee, kick ball out of bounds. Felt like the Tarpons on the verge of running away with this one, but the Trojans have fired back. Lee to Gisclair, to Lee, to Savoie, top of the key. 5:20 to go in the opening half. Lee to Savoie, to Otan, the rim. Now dribbles away to Savoie, to Lee, inside to Daniels. Daniels gets him up in the air, and he stepped out of bounds. Coach Colley is going to call a timeout. I think it's a desperately needed timeout because the first 3 minutes of this second quarter have been brutally bad for the Tarpons.
Yes, they have. This is just a real good, everyone needs to settle down timeout and remember who we are kind of thing.
What do you think the keys are to getting back in rhythm and trying to find a way to have more success, quite frankly?
Well, first of all, I think we're going about the on offense against this 2-3 zone, we're going about it all wrong. And I harp on this every year. I'm sure you know exactly what's coming. Unless you got nothing but deadly three-point consistent shooters, you don't beat a zone defense by shooting outside. You got to penetrate. Coach Colley's zone offenses are designed to where if the defense does their jobs, you're starting off by putting yourself in the positions to you force them to make this uncomfortable decisions. And it starts with your wings catching it below the free throw line.
Yeah.
That way you got two guys not sure what to do, and then you dribble, you attack, you dish, and you causing people to crash, and it opens up other opportunities. I wish we had a board I could draw it all up on, but we don't.
Trojans turn it over out of the timeout. Otan all the way to the rim, lays it up, and it's taken away. I think that was too unselfish there by Jackson, trying to pass it out. Trojans in transition have it blocked, but they get it back, and they'll get a foul. Isaiah Williams will be shooting 2. There, Jackson had it all the way to the rim, was trying to pass it to Lee. Man, just go score the ball.
I don't know why not just go up with the left there. He had perfect opportunity.
So 2 shots coming for Isaiah Williams. It's the first free throw opportunities of the game for the Trojans, and a chance to tie the game. Shot is up and good.
Yeah, like I was saying, if we still had our YouTube thing going live for the games, and be a perfect opportunity to just draw exactly what I'm trying to explain.
The telestrator.
Yeah.
Got a block out here. Williams made them both. We're tied. It is a 10-0 run for the Trojans. The Tarpons have got to find some offense. Just Glare to Savoie. Daniels on the wing. BJ gets it to Just Glare. Just Glare penetrates to Lee. Inside to Otan. He's on the floor, and it'll be a held ball. Taylor, they are trying to force a square peg into a round hole right now. They're force feeding it inside. It ain't working.
You left me speechless with the square peg round hole. But yeah, you're absolutely right.
With a chance to try to take the lead. Griffin to Just Glare to Miller. Miller backs down, throws it to Griffin, shoots a fadeaway. No, rebound goes to Just Glare. All right, settle down, fellas. It is a long scoring drought for South Lafourche, and a foul was just called on Isaiah Williams. So that brings a whole nother element into this, that the Tarpons, with the next foul, will be shooting free throws.
Yep.
South Lafourche's last bucket came with 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. We're in the middle of the second quarter. Lee to Just Glare to Savoie. Savoie to Just Glare. Top of the key. Savoie on the right side. Austin to Just Glare. Reversing it to Lee. Lee gets it inside to Otan. Shoots it up on draw foul. So the Tarpons will get free throw opportunities. That's the 7th team foul on the Trojans. And Jackson with a chance to give the Tarpons back the lead. It's the 2nd foul on Jaden Battles. Tarpons are 1 of 2 at the line in the game. Jackson's shot is up and good. 1 more to go, 17-16 Tarpons. Otan's second shot is up. He made them both. So 2 desperately needed points for the Tarpons there.
Absolutely. And if things were going better, I'd say that was like the perfect opportunity to jump into a full court press. But then you led them back in the game, and that 2-point lead just ain't enough to do something crazy like that already.
Williams out to the corner. Just Glare with the first Assumption shuffle of the 2021-2022 basketball season. And a delay of game on the Trojans as well on top of that. That could be something to pay attention to later in the game.
All right.
Another one would be a technical foul. Just Glare to Savoie on the right side. Back to Just Glare to Daniels in the middle. Backs down, shoots it up, and draws a foul. So BJ will be shooting 2. And you just get the feeling, Taylor, and again I say that I don't know how this game's going to end up. That's the 3rd foul, by the way, on Jaden Battles. The Trojans are playing super hard. At some point, the wall should break. I mean, the Tarpons should wear them down.
It should. It definitely should.
But you give a team at home some confidence. And foul trouble, another element of wearing someone down, as that's the 3rd one on one of their good interior defenders. BJ made 1 out of 2, and here come the Trojans. Miller across the timeline. Picks up his dribbles, in a little bit of trouble, drops it off for a floater that's no good. Rebound goes to the Trojans, and they put it up and in. Isaiah Williams has come off the bench, and he's got 8 points. That was just a poor job rebounding by the Tarpons there.
Yeah, they got to put themselves in better position.
Gisclair to Otan under the basket, drops it to Daniels, who lays it up and in. 21-18 Tarpons. There's Gisclair across the timeline. Blaze gets it to Griffin, top of the key. Griffin working on Savoie, spins, gets it to the corner. Williams, he's been red hot. There's that teardrop, he nailed it again.
Wow.
He's a good player. He's only a ninth grader, goodness. Lee to Otan, to Savoie for a three in the corner. Splash!
Nothing but net.
Tarpons offense finding a rhythm. It's 24-20. Miller across the timeline. In the chest of Gisclair. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Gisclair in the corner. 1:50 to go in the opening half. Gisclair drops it to Miller, and a double foul is going to be called. One on Savoie, one on Griffin. I think the Tarpons will win that exchange because I think Griffin is in foul trouble. That's Griffin's second. Now, shouldn't it be 1-1 for the Tarpons? I know that's not how a double foul works. I'm complaining about the rules, not about the officials. But the Tarpons are in the bonus. And a pushing foul is called on the Trojans away from the ball. That's going to be the third foul on Griffin. That's the second Trojan starter who has 3 fouls. Talk about the wall break, and that's the little stuff we were talking about. 2 starters have 3 fouls for the Trojans. Now can South Lafourche make them pay here late in the first half? 24-20 our score, 1:46 to go in the opening half. Savoie to Otan. Otan backs down, shoots it up and in.
Good strong move. Been waiting to see that all night from Otan.
6-point game again. Gisclair across the timeline. Gets it to Jacobs. Jacobs attack, shoots a mid-range, missed it. Rebound goes to, it's a foul on whom? I think that's going to be on BJ. Yeah, that's going to be on BJ. That's a good call by John Larill. That's BJ's first. A little bit of contact when he jumped up in the air.
Yep.
Now can the Tarpons get a stop? Nakan inbound. Throws it to Gisclair somehow. Threaded the needle of the Tarpon defense. Back to Nakan for a 3. He missed it. Rebound goes to Lee. Tarpons looking to add to their advantage. To Gisclair across the timeline. Gisclair on the right side to BJ. Shoots a 3 in the corner. Got it! The man-child that gives the Tarpons a 9-point lead.
He was feeling it, spotting up. He knew he was going to release it as soon as he caught it.
He's already in double figures with 12. Gisclair attacks the right side to Jacobs. Oh, my goodness. Jacobs just fell. Jacobs just fell for the oldest trick in the book. The Tarpon student section was counting down from 10, and Jacobs shot a desperation shot fading away with 54 seconds on the clock. Gisclair on the other way, and a foul will be called. The Tarpons are in double bonus, but Taylor, I've never seen that work before, and the Tarpon student section just conned him.
To the listeners, I apologize for my obnoxious laugh that I cannot control
He
right
shot
now.
a fadeaway three-pointer with 54 seconds on the clock, but the student section was yelling to shoot. Gisclair will be shooting 2. He missed the first one.
It worked. It finally worked.
That is the second foul on Ryan Nakan, by the way, so another Trojan starter in foul trouble. Second shot for Pat is up, and he missed them both. Ugh. That ain't any good.
Man, Otan might have got away with a little over the back right there.
So Williams, he's been the star of the half for the Trojans with his mid-range and his floaters. Reversing it to Nakan. Gets it to Gisclair. Now back to Williams. 30 seconds on the clock. Williams attacks off the dribble, spins, kicks it out to Nakan for a 3. Missed it. Rebound goes to Otan. Boy, they got away with it over the back as well.
Certainly did.
Lee, 20 seconds in the half. Across the timeline to Daniels.
Time to
Daniels
run something here.
skip pass to Savoie for a 3. He missed it. Rebound goes to Daniels. 10 seconds. Lee inside to Otan. Backs down. Lays it up. No. Rebound goes to the Trojans. Are they aware of the clock? Jacobs across the timeline at 3. He will kick it to Nakhan. The buzzer for 3. He missed it. And our score at the end of the first half is South Lafourche 29, Central Lafourche 20. It was an ugly second quarter for about the first 5 minutes, but the Tarpons won the second quarter with a strong finish to it. We'll be back in 3 minutes with our halftime report with the Tarpons up 9. You're listening to Varsity Basketball on KLEB. Savoie now going left to right on your radio dial. To Lee. Lee inside to Daniels. Gets it to Savoie cutting. Gets him up in the air. Missed it. Rebound goes to Daniels. Out to Savoie, who got it.
Good play right there. Way to not give up on it, Savoie.
Austin has 7 points, and the Tarpons have their first double-digit lead. Nope, second double-digit lead of the game. Battle shoots the one-handed shot, no good. Rebound goes to Daniels. Tarpons have numbers. Daniels to the corner. Savoie for a 3-ball. No, rebound goes to the Trojans out of bounds. Boy, that would have been a big one if Austin could have knocked that one home.
Oh, yes, indeed.
But a good start to the half nonetheless. Williams. Across the timeline, about to go to work on Otan.
Tarp sticking with the straight-up man-to-man defense.
Kicks it to Battles, out to Gisclair. Gisclair to the middle, taken away by Daniels. BJ one-on-one at the rim with Gisclair. He lays it up, no. And here come the Trojans. I think BJ tried a little too hard to draw a foul there.
Yeah.
Trojans in the corner. That's Williams. Missed it. Rebound goes to Daniels again. BJ pushing it down the floor. Good pass to Gisclair at the rim. Lays it up and in.
Good find. Good feed. Good finish.
Usually it's post player rebound, pass it to guard, lead the break. It's such a luxury when the post player could just start the break.
Yeah.
That's what BJ did there as we have an assumption shuffle on the Trojans, who look like they have come out of halftime sleepwalking a little bit.
Any first-time listeners tonight, we will explain the assumption shuffle and why we continue to mention it in a game between South Lafourche and Central Lafourche. That's a story for next commercial break.
And if you're a first-time listener, shame on you. Gisclair to Savoie. Inside to Daniels. That is too easy. Coach Lattin, I think, is about a possession away from calling his third time out of the game.
Yep.
It is a 15-point Tarpon lead. Williams on the right side of the floor. Otan doing a good job staying with him. He picks up his dribble, gets it to Battles. Battles studying the floor, has it deflected out of bounds. It'll stay here. As lifeless as the Tarpons looked to start the second quarter, the Trojans look equally lifeless to start the third quarter here. This has been bad.
Yes, they do.
They get it inbounds to Gisclair. Gisclair reverses it and it's deflected out of bounds. Trojans will have another opportunity.
Tarpon's defense flying all around, active hands, causing deflections, good stuff.
15-point lead. Williams shoots a 3, missed it. Rebound goes to Daniels. Daniels cleaning up that glass. And here he comes the other way. BJ gets it to Otan. Otan. Back to Gisclair. Tarpon's going to be patient here. You got a 15-point lead in the second half. Run some clock, get a layup. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Gisclair picks up his dribble to lead. Nope, it's taken away by Gisclair. Blaze Gisclair, that is. Isaiah Williams is fouled. That's not a terrible foul by Patrick Gisclair there. It would have been a one-on-one opportunity at the rim. Instead, foul him on the floor, make them inbound. That your half-court defense has been excellent.
Yep. And if you got plenty to give, and Patrick had none personally, that was good decision.
They get it in right under the bucket for a miss, and then the rebound goes to Savoie. Savoie pushing it down the floor to Daniels. Gets him up in the air. Now to Gisclair, top of the key for a 3. Wide open, missed it. Rebound goes to Savoie, but he's going to get called for a push-off.
Yep, everyone in the gym saw the push-off before the rebound.
That's his third foul. Curall will check into the game. Those are the shots that in district play the Tarpons are going to just, quite frankly, have to start making. I mean, a little bit of ring rust right now in some of these guys. They've been playing a contact sport, tackling and blocking for the last 3-4 months. Here come the Trojans, 3 minutes into the third quarter. Central still not yet scored in this quarter. Williams Right side of the floor, gets to the battles. Nearly throws it away to Connor Richard. Richard to Gisler. He can make that shot. He got it. That's just too much space for Blaze. Tarpons fell asleep defensively, and it's a 12-point game. That goes against everything in the game plan right there. Gisler to Lee, to Otan at the rim. He draws the foul. Jackson has 4 points. Will go to the line, try to make it 6 points, and try to add to a 12-point lead.
Yep, real proud of Jackson Otan right now for someone who started off the game with 2 fouls in the first minute, and he really wasn't playing very aggressive on offense. And now he's, you know, you got to play smart, you got to watch your fouls, you got to do. He's playing so aggressive on offense, making things happen, drawing fouls.
Yeah, that was nice. The 4th foul in Jaden Battles there.
Yeah. Nice job of him stepping up.
And he made the first free throw, so he's got one more coming. We want to congratulate Coach Brody Williams and his wife Sarah, birth of a baby girl today. Congratulations to the Williamses.
Congrats.
Jackson missed that one. Lee gets it and draws the foul. Good job by Tyler working the glass. And those fouls are continuing to just stack on the Trojans. Tyler Lee will have an opportunity to add to his point total. He's got 2 in the game. First shot from Tyler is up and strong and out. Free throws have continued to be a problem for the Tarpons tonight. They're going to have to clean that up. You know where 50% free throws get you? In the losing line. He makes 1 out of 2 there. It's 37-23. Gisler across midcourt. Blaze gets it to Griffin, who's open. But Daniels closes that space. Drops it to Williams, who gets away with a walk. Then gets it to Jacobs. Jacobs has it deflected. Good defense by Curall, but they get it back to Gisler. 4:07 to go in the third quarter. Blaze Gisler to Griffin. They kick it out to Williams for a 3. Missed it. Rebound goes to Gisler. Good block out. Patrick throws it all the way down the floor to Otan the rim, who lays it up and missed it. And here come the Trojans. They have 3 on 2 numbers, and Gisler throws it straight to Jacob Curall. Tarpons pushing it. Daniels. Coach Kale said, hey, slow it down here. We've got the lead. We have no reason to be in a rush.
Good decision.
Just go to Curall on the left side. To Lee. Lee reversing it to Gisler. Gisler all the way to the rim. Shoots it up and blocked, but they got hit on the arm by Griffin. That'll be Griffin's 4th foul. So the 2 Trojans who are in foul trouble each pick up a foul in the third quarter. And Patrick will be going to the line. Pat studying the rim, shoots it up, and good. And to this point, Coach Lattin has not gone get Evan Griffin, which is a very interesting decision.
Got 4, right?
Yeah. Patrick's second shot is up. He made them both.
Beautiful shot.
Tarpons have their biggest lead. They're up 16, 39-23. Gisler across midcourt. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Williams. Williams, at the top of the key, really not going anywhere yet. Now he attacks, gets to the lane, kicks it out to Gisler. Gisler thinks about the shot, penetrates, kicks it out to Jacobs, to Griffin in the middle. Griffin, oh, that's too much space. Blaze is wide open. He missed it. Rebound goes to Daniels. Daniels pushing it down the floor. 3-on-1 break. Daniels, good pass, but it can't be corralled by Tyler Lee. And it'll go out of bounds.
I don't think he ever had full control there.
And Coach Kale is going to call a timeout, and I think he's going to tell his team, hey, bruh, if we have an opportunity to run 2 minutes, let's run 2 minutes. We're up 16 here, fellas.
Yep, why not?
It's the first time out of the game for South Lafourche.
So anyway, history of the Assumption Shuffle.
Yeah, there you go.
all the anxious listeners wondering why. And I guess it was, 2015?
One of those, yeah, it's been a while.
The first year that I joined Casey on the air, we were playing Assumption, and for some reason these guys, every offensive possession, 5 out of the first 7, it seemed. These guys are extremely athletic and fast, and that first step, the little jab step, they would just travel every time they caught the ball, and then it was just and another travel, and then we just named it and another Assumption Shuffle. And now everyone who walks, regardless of who we're playing, it's the Assumption Shuffle.
Trojans break the Tarpon press, and then the Tarpons kick it out of bounds, so Central inbound under their basket. Interesting, Coach Colley coming with the press, trying to keep that Trojan offense out of rhythm. Central looking to get it in bounds. They get it to Williams, who has it taken away by Otan. Otan's done a good job on Williams. Lee across the timeline, and a reach-in foul will be called on Isaiah Williams. Coach Lattin pointing at the head and saying, hey, man, that's a dumb foul, and he's right.
Yep.
It's the second foul on Isaiah Williams. Mr. Greg Botto will hand the ball to Tyler Lee, who will then hand it to Patrick Gisclair as we play on. 2:33 to go in the third. Lee to the middle, Curall. Curall back to Lee, to Otan, to Gisclair on the left side. To the middle, Lee with a floater. Nope. Rebound goes to the Trojans, but it's taken away by Otan, who will draw a foul. That's on Blaze Gisclair. Taylor, I don't know if you'd agree with this or not, but Jackson Otan is playing one hell of a game. Boy, there's going to be other guys who are going to score more than him, but his hustle in the middle has really disrupted the Trojans tonight.
Why would you question if I'd agree with that?
Well, I would have thought you would have agreed.
No, yeah, of course, man. He's doing great tonight. And, I mean, that's a smart heads-up play. He had position. As soon as he scooped up that offensive rebound, he caught Blaze Gisclair reaching in the cookie jar, as they say, and instead of just trying to do too much, he just took advantage of Blaze's position. He took advantage of where his arm was reaching, and he just went through him, forced the ref to make a call without getting an offensive foul called on you. I mean, brilliant-minded basketball play. Now he's shooting at the line.
Coach Lattin is disgusted with the way his team is playing. He has just made a line change. 5 out. You thought they were small before. They've got some really small kids in the game now. Some JV guys are in. See if they could bring a little spark. It's 40-23, Tarpons lead.
I mean, this is at least, what, 3 guys that played JV?
Yeah. Nehemiah Miller across the timeline. Gets it to number 5, Falgu. Falgu made some shots at the end of the JV game. Out to Bougere on the baseline. Blocked by Otan. Gets it back. Reverses it to Lee. Now the Tarpons get it to Curall. Oh, excuse me, that's Otan. Otan never really had control, and he loses it out of bounds. Now,
was he trying to do too much? Or
I think he just never got control of the ball.
Okay. I had a bad angle here.
Miller across the timeline. Trojans looking to whittle down that 17-point deficit. He gets it to Jacobs, reversing into Falgu. Falgu working on Curall, picks up his dribble. And Otan, there he is again on defense, knocking it out of bounds. This lineup on the floor, offense should be difficult for the Trojans. This is a very inexperienced crew out here. And on cue, they got a 5-second violation. Yeah, they shouldn't get a whole lot offensively here with this crew. It's up to the Tarpons to take advantage and deliver the knockout punch right here late in the third quarter. Lee studying the floor. Daniels top of the key. BJ to Lee. Lee inside to Otan, gets him up in the air, lays it up and in.
Good move, good finish.
Let's tally that up. Jackson has now 8 points in the game. It's a 19-point Tarpon lead.
But man, the way he's been playing, it feels like a lot more.
Yeah, disrupting things. Falgu on the left side to Othamal. Has it tipped away by Lee. Lee's all by himself. He could dunk it. And he misses the layup trying to dunk it. Daniels gets it and lays it up and in. Tyler Lee can throw down now. I think there he just was maybe a little bit too nervous to complete it.
I think he kind of held back. He didn't attack. He just tried to drop it in.
Next time he needs to drop that thing in. Oh, right here. Lee in transition at the rim. He'll right-hand layup, put it in. You can't miss 2 of them in a row.
Oh, no.
The Tarpons have blown this thing open. They have doubled them up, as you said at halftime that they needed to. It's 46-23. Great job defensively by Lee by getting 2 strips in a row. Othamal on the left side working on Daniels. Attacks the body of Daniels and is deflected. There's Lee again.
3
on
strips,
the floor.
little 3-finger combo.
And the Trojans somehow get it back. 15 on the clock. Bougere at the rim lays it up and in. Tarpons lead by 21 with possession. Got to be aware of the clock. There's 6 on the clock. Gisclair attacks the left side. Gets it to Curall at the buzzer. No, and that'll be the end of the third quarter with our score. South Lafourche 46, Central Lafourche 25. Taylor a 9-point halftime advantage has ballooned into a 21-point end of the third quarter advantage. Tarpons dominated that quarter. Across the timeline, directing traffic, the right side of the floor, into the body of Savoie, who's all over him like a blanket. Gets it to Bougere. Bougere all the way through. Good pass to Nakan, who lays up and missed it. Gets it back, gets him up in the air, shoots it up and missed it. Rebound goes to Savoie. Savoie looking to push. Austin in transition, all the way to the rim, lays it up, no good. Rebound tipped to Savoie, who gets it to Daniels for a three. Nope, rebound goes to the Trojans.
Got to finish those, man.
Off the mall, a nice little crossover, gets to the lane, shoots it up, no, rebound goes to Daniels. Daniels must have about 10, 15 rebounds tonight. Good pass to Lee. This has turned into an AAU game, my man, and I don't think Coach Colley's going to be all too pleased with that. There's a little bit more order. Tarpons get it back to the top. Savoie into Daniels at the rim, lays it up and in.
Good strong move right there.
18 for BJ. And a timeout by Coach Lattin. He's going to get Isaiah Williams and Makai Jacobs back into the game.
And Isaiah Williams.
Yeah, he doesn't look too pleased to be going back into the
happy
game.
to get back on the floor.
I'm glad that you said something because I was certainly thinking it.
Oh, his face was not a look of excitement.
For the Trojans, man, look, we've said it several times. They've just got to hang on. They're going to be 4-11 after this one. Just hang on. You are the age of a junior varsity team playing varsity. Anything you get right now is lanyap.
Yep.
For the Tarpons, they're going to likely improve to 2-2, barring a miraculous comeback here from the Trojans. Reminder, South Lafourche then would get all of the week off. They'll be back on the floor 8 days from today here against Terrebonne, which will be a far stiffer challenge than what the Trojans are here.
How's Terrebonne look this year?
They're losing a bunch of games, but they're losing to stiff competition. They beat the Trojans by, I think, 7 or 8 over the weekend. So I think the Tarpons would be favored to win the game, but Terrebonne will be far more athletic.
By what, about 8.5, or what are you thinking?
You may have to listen to a certain show next Monday to more about that tomorrow. Williams shoots a floater in the lane, no good. Rebound to Daniels again. Daniels gets it across the timeline. BJ, good pass. Nope, it's deflected. I thought Savoie was open, but I didn't see Blaze there. Gisclair in transition will lay it up and in.
Man, he is smooth.
He would look good in blue. He is a Bayou boy whose family moved up the Bayou.
Now he's a sport.
Yep. Gisclair.
Good family, though. We like
Absolutely. Savoie to Gisclair. Gisclair to Curall. 6:20 to go in regulation. Jacob Curall to Gisclair on the right side to the middle. Lee, he walked.
A little too happy-footed.
Gisclair will take a breather. Otan will check back into the game. Tarpons want Tyler Lee to score 8 to 10 points a game. They think that it makes them a much better team when he's contributing. He's got 5 tonight. He's played well.
Yes, he has.
Williams. Right side of the floor as the Trojans have gotten a lot of their quote-unquote varsity guys back in. To Bougere, now to Gisclair. Blaze shoots a long three, in and out. Rebound goes to Otan. Thought he'd made that one. Otan, cross midcourt to Savoie. Let's run some offense, fellas.
Tarpons got the three-headed monster in between Daniels, Lee, and Otan. I mean, this should be a layup fest at the very least, running this zone offense. There it is.
Savoie inside to Otan, backs down, lays it up, and missed it.
Gotta
Rebound.
finish those.
Yeah, Tarpons have missed a lot of shots in the paint today, haven't they? Williams, left side of the floor to Gisclair. 5:18 to go, back to Williams. In the corner they go, that is Jacobs, back to Williams. Long three, that's way off. Rebound goes to Daniels. Daniels will take it the other way himself. Not a lot of flow to this one. You just got to stay healthy and get out of this one clean. Otan to Savoie, to Lee, to Curall. Curall skip pass to Savoie, looks inside to Lee, to Otan. Curall's a shooter now. He's in the corner open. Bang, bang,
Got him.
chicken. Jacob Curall.
Bang,
They are-
bang, chicken. I love it.
Long pass to Jacobs across the timeline. Attacks baseline, shoots a floater up and in. So Makai Jacobs has 4 points, and it's 51-29. Austin Savoie sharing a laugh with Brandon Daniels as he gets across the timeline.
He must have heard the comment you made after that.
Yeah.
That made three.
Savoie has been politicking for more pictures in the Gazette all season long, so we're trying to get some here as Lee shoots a three. In and out. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Daniels. You know, it sounds crazy, but look, you've only played 3 games. You don't even have a home gym. You could hardly practice. These are 4 minutes of valuable reps for the Tarpons to get some work, man.
Absolutely.
Gisclair on the right side of the floor to Bougere. Attacks. That's bad defense from Brandon Daniels there. That was an Olay play, and it's a 20-point game.
Dion, beware Bougere.
Yeah.
Beautiful layup.
Curall to Savoie in the corner. He's all by himself. He missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds to the Tarpons. Deflected out by Colin Falgu.
And that will be the last positive compliment I give the Trojans. Just wanted to give Bougere a nickname.
Curall in the corner, looks inside to Daniels. He feeds it to him. BJ will back down and will draw a foul. That'll be the 16th foul on the Trojans. You know, I'll say this. A lot of coaches start to pout and stop to coach when they're losing. Coach Lattin has coached the same way from a 0-0 where they're down 50. And
Yes,
I like
indeed.
that. As Otan misses that one, rebound goes to Bougere.
Yep. He expects his players to play hard till the last second, and he's going to coach hard till the last second. Gotta give him credit for that.
Williams working on Otan. Gets it to Gisclair with shot fake, reversing the basketball, and it's taken away by Austin Savoie, and Savoie's fouled. Go make yourself a free throw. Austin, it's 1-1 for the Tarpons.
Photo op.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time I see him, man, Mr. Casey, I need some more love in the Gazette. No. Well, Austin, you need to score the ball a little bit more, brother. Austin's had a nice night. He's got 7 points. He's got one shot to earn a second shot as Nicholas Coleman checks into the game for the first time. Austin makes that one.
And folks, I'm just going to quick shout out my partner Casey here, who you may or may not know, not only is killing it with the Gazette every day, he's doing double duty tonight, camera in hand, headphones on head, taking pictures. Excellent work.
Thank you, buddy. Austin made them both. It's a 22-point game. Coleman defending Williams. Good job by Coleman, forcing him to pass it out to Falgu. And we have a hand check on Jacob Curall on the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tarpons have scored tonight. No, that'll make Coach Colley happy as the 5th senior on the 5 senior crew, Trey Alamo, will check into the game for South Lafourche. Tyler Lee will check out.
Heck of a game by Tyler Lee tonight.
Yeah, Tyler played well tonight. Trojans get it in, shoot it up. No, rebound goes to Daniels. VJ to Curall, and we come the other way. Curall to Alamo. Curall to Alamo. Alamo looks inside, reverses back to Curall. 2:30 to go. Tarpons up big. Savoie. Curall. Tarpons being patient, draining the seconds out of this clock. Savoie inside to Daniels. That's Coleman. Reverses it to Daniels, who lays it up and in. Taylor, that was a beautiful pass from Nicholas Coleman. We both like his game.
Yes, it was.
And he gets an assist, slapping the floor, ready to play some defense.
Coleman, the fabulous freshman out there.
Yep. And Williams just put it in. Coleman got away with a foul there. He hip-checked Williams. Officials are ready to go home. Savoie to Daniels to Curall. 3-ball. Bang, bang, chicken. That is the second three-pointer of the game for Jacob Curall. It's 58-33. Tarpons have come on the road in a home game, as strange as that is to say, and they're taking care of business in a big way. Wide open is Falgu. He don't miss. We saw that in the JV game. He's
No,
open.
he
He ain't going to miss it. He puts it home. Good to see him get a little confidence at the varsity level. Savoie. Austin attacks the right side of the floor all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Just got a great picture of Austin. That'll make him happy.
There we go.
He's got 11 points in the game. Tarpons up 60-36, final minute now. Williams to Gisclair. Reversing it to Bougere. Bougere at the rim, shoots it up. No, rebound goes to Daniels.
Man,
Daniels
we need a
is
whistle.
eating the glass tonight. Curall all the way, draws, oh my goodness. Curall missed the layup, but Brandon Daniels had other plans for that putback after the whistle. He was up above the rim and was ready to.
We almost saw something there.
He was ready to, how they say that, choose violence. Curall will be shooting too.
He was ready to pull the rim off the backboard.
Hayden Colley will check into the game for Daniels. BJ will exit with 20 points. So a good homecoming for BJ. Started his career with Central Lafourche. And now he's going to beat his former team tonight as Curall makes that one. Splits the pair. He's got 7 at 61-36. See if Tarpons get a stop. Williams to the corner they go. Jacobs back to Williams. 40 seconds to go. They get it inside, reverse it back to Williams, backing down on Coleman. Good job by Coleman defensively, gets the rebound after the miss. 33 seconds on the clock. That's what I like about Coleman. He too could dribble the basketball. He's got a good handle.
Thought he was going to lead the break there.
Savoie across midcourt. Tarpons don't have to shoot again if they don't want to, but let's see if they get Alamo a shot. Coleman, he'll shoot a fadeaway.
Why
Splash!
not?
Telling you, he can make that shot. It's 63-36. Tarpons are
Smooth little mid-range step back.
going to get a big win tonight. Williams gets it to Jacobs, shoots it up wild, no good, into the hands of Savoie. And that'll be the end of tonight's game with our final score. South Lafourche 63, Central Lafourche 36. Taylor, some final thoughts as the Tarpons take care of business.
Man, they started hot. Then they started to fizzle a little bit. Trojans made a good run, but as you had mentioned earlier, the walls started to break, and the Tarpons, you know, after coming out after halftime, you know, they, as we discussed, started to remember who they are and, you know, cranked it up. They didn't forget how good they're supposed to be and how well they're supposed to play. You know, they started being physical, started finishing strong at the hole, playing tough defense, and came away with a big win.
We're going to get Coach Colley here at the radio table as the Tarpons take care of business and get a 27-point win. Their second win of the season. They're now 2-2. Coach Colley, you got a big win at home, on the road, however you want to explain it, but your team took care of business tonight.
Yeah, you know, we came out. I think we started the game the way we wanted to. Then we got a little lazy on defense. We gave up way too much penetration. And we made a little adjustment at halftime where how we were defending them at the top. And I think it helped us out. We got out. We ran the ball a little bit. Got out in transition for some easy buckets. And just not really pleased at the end. The couple of minutes in that fourth quarter, we tried to get too cute instead of just getting the ball back out, running some offense.
You said on Saturday, hey, man, I got to get my football guys going. Savoie had 11. Gisclair had 10. Otan had 8. Curall had 7. A lot of those guys looked like they've made a lot of progress in the last week.
Yeah, you know, Jacob Curall is a good shooter, and he shot his way out of that slump, hopefully, tonight. He made 2 big shots for us. And, you know, and just the more practice we get, the conditioning we get in, we get our legs under us, and, you know, hopefully we can score from the outside because, you know, Central did a good job trying to limit BJ on the inside and took some things away that we wanted to get done, but just a few adjustments we made and, you know, came out here with a big win.
You made more free throws than they took. I know that's something that you take pride in. When that happens, you guys are awfully tough.
Yeah, when that's going to happen, 95% at least of the time, you're going to come out with the victory. And that's what we try and do. We work hard on free throws. And I think early on so far this season, we're making our free throws. We just got to find a way to get to the line, and tonight we did.
Daniels' energy in the middle was pretty good. He had 20 points, and he was disrupting a lot, piling some fouls on them. Talk about the way he played.
Yeah, he's a beast inside, you know. And, we wanted to get him the ball early on the inside, and again, Central, you know, took that away from us a little. We just have to reverse the ball a couple more times, get them out of that rotation. But, yeah, BJ is a great player, and I think he was trying a little too hard at the beginning, coming back here at Central. And, once he settled down and let the game come to him, it was much better for him.
Playing your football schedule, as you call it, you got the full week off getting ready for Terrebonne. You've seen them. What are some of the things the Tarpons got to be ready for against the Tigers?
We're going to have to handle pressure, and we're going to have to adjust to the different types of defenses that they're going to throw at us. And, we gave out 36 points tonight. It's going to take that kind of effort again next Tuesday to slow Terrebonne down. And we're just going to have to handle pressure.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
As Coach Collins, the Tarpons got a 27-point win against Central Lafourche, improved to 2-2 on the season. Taylor, some final thoughts. The Tarpons came here. We knew going in, hey, they're the better team on paper, but that doesn't always mean everything. But you take care of business and get a big win.
Yeah, I mean, were they the better team for all 4 quarters? I mean, Central made their little run, and South kind of, in so many nice words, stunk it up for about 2.5 minutes. But, hey, they woke up.
Sure.
They did what they had to do. They got the wake-up call in the locker room like you and I both know they did. And, man, they came out. They handled business. Really proud of the Tarps, how they started strong, found their bump in the road, adjusted where they needed to, how they needed to, finished strong, took it all the way home. Good stuff.
So we're going to be back at it next Tuesday, not tomorrow, but the following Tuesday, 8 days from today. The Tarpons will be taking on Terrebonne. That'll be a far more stiff challenge. Terrebonne is a far better opponent, far more physical, far more athletic, and the Tarpons are going to have to take care of business back here at Central. So for Taylor Griffin, this is Casey Gisclair signing off. The Tarpons got a 27-point win and improved to 2-2 on the season. Good night, everybody.
Go Tarps, and God bless America.